ever since I read that, I can't stop freaking out. If you guys don't want proof, it's right here, but I don't want to expose myself. Hi, I'm Nessa Barrett, and I'm here with 17, and we are playing Red Receipts. Read? Red? I feel like I say both. Okay, so with nicknames, I feel like me and Jaden are it's like so cute, but so awful at the same time. So I feel like sometimes he'll call me Booger, which is like really cute, but if you think about it, like, is it? I don't know. And then sometimes I'll call him like, I don't know, I've called him a little petunia before, and that's really weird. I say Chicky a lot, that's my thing, but we say a lot of weird names, and it gets pretty intense. I'm not gonna answer that one just because I don't know, but Jaden probably like 1,000 times. More than that, obviously. Yeah, I'll do a dare, just because that one's probably up there. I don't know the exact number. Okay. Believe it or not, I actually don't take a lot of photos, and I wish I took more, but I feel like I never have anything to post, and that gets really annoying. Jaden just texted me, goes lie. He thinks I take so many pictures. This is the last one, and you know, this is actually like an honest last photo, and you can tell because it's not good. Say like I'm at the studio working, or Jaden's at the studio working a lot. We like to send photos back to each other, especially because we can't FaceTime when we're working. We're like attached to the hip, so I sent him this one, and it's not a pleasant sight. I don't know when this was. I was like, this was in the morning. It's at 3 p.m. This just proves I wake up so late. See, I'm gonna answer all of these in the most honest way because I am a good person. I say I don't lie, but I do tell fibs. I have a fibbing problem, and I don't mean to. I just genuinely am such a dramatic person that I over-exaggerate everything that I say. Even if it's like I didn't eat at all today, and I had like a meal and I'm just hungry, I'll just say that, you know? Or I got no sleep, but I'm just tired. It's just like that type of thing. But I tell fibs, not lies. Pretty often. I don't mean to. I try to be as honest as I can. Oh, the last time I cried was last night on stage. I had my show, and it was right before I played my song Scare Myself, which is about my mental health and stuff like that. And it was just a very intimate moment, I feel like, that I had with the crowd, and I was just talking about mental health. We got really deep. I am a big crier, so last night. I don't know, I feel like everyone kind of had just a crush on Justin Bieber at one point when they were little. I would go to summer camp, and I had a heart locket. I had a printed out picture, or I think I got a picture from him in like a magazine, and I cut it out and I put it in the heart locket, and I tried to convince everyone that he was my boyfriend. So really weird. I feel like my first like actual celeb crush was probably Ruby Rose. I'm not gonna answer this one. It's not that bad, but yeah. My last text said, oh, I said love you to Jaden. Yeah, if you guys don't want proof, it's right here, but I don't wanna expose myself. I have a lot. I honestly feel like I'm scared of living itself, which seems really weird, but just like, I literally read that anxiety is just you being like overly aware that you're alive. And ever since I read that, I can't stop freaking out. But I probably would say sharks, heights, clowns, the dark, ghosts, even though I love them. I don't know what I would do if I had like a real ghost encounter though. Good question. And I think I'm gonna ignore this one just because it's actually a really low number and people probably are gonna be like, oh, make fun of me for it. So I don't care. I don't want cooties. See, I feel like I create memes. I take screenshots and there's no text, but you can just tell. Oh my god, this one right here. I feel like this is my mood every morning. But yeah, we love SpongeBob. I feel like there's so many. It's so easy to judge people off of social media itself. I feel like a lot of people think that I'm mean and hurtful to people, or that I do things out of spite or most of the time for the wrong reasons. People associate me with drama a lot and think that I'm probably in like a toxic person, but I'm not. I just feel like a lot of people love to involve me in drama. You know that feeling? Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. It reminds me of high school. It's like my whole life is out there for everyone to see. How is there not gonna be drama? Yeah, I feel like I don't like drama, but somehow I get involved because I'm a 19-year-old girl living in LA. What do you expect? My favorite thing about my looks probably is my style and my hair. I love playing around with my hair. I think that's just a really fun thing to do. I also have BPD, so I like to completely change my appearance. Hence the red hair after having black for 2 years. And I just like wear what I want to wear, and it's fun, and I feel like I'm able to express myself through my hair and my clothes. So probably those. Some of you probably want to see more from my phone, but I feel like even though I answered the question saying I lie a lot, I feel like I'm a very truthful person. So that was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to 17. Bye.